Hi everyone, welcome back. In our last session, we explored the various types of the joins in SQL and walked through some hands-on example of how to join two tables. But today, we are taking a step further. In the real world, data wrangling often requires us to join 3 or more tables to get the full picture. Imagine a product manager at an e-commerce company who recently ran an email campaign. Some customers made purchases while others didn't. All this information is stored across 3 tables: customer, orders, and product. To understand the effectiveness of your campaign, you will need to join these tables to see which customer bought products, what they purchased, and who didn't buy anything at all. In this session, I will guide you through the process of combining these tables step by step using practical examples. Now the product manager has reached out to you regarding the analysis of the email campaign data. The first task is, he wants to obtain a list of the customers who have placed order through the company's online portal, including the details such as product name and list price. Let's see how we can do that. Select from dbo.customers, see inner join. Why we are using inner join? Because he wants to get the list of the customers who have placed order. And that's why we are using inner join with the orders table as O on C dot customer ID equal to O dot customer ID. As well as he also wants to have the information about the products and this price. Again, you will use inner join dbo.products as P O dot product ID equal to P dot product ID. Now let's put up all the information what he wants. C dot customer name. He also wants the order ID as well as product name and price information. Now let's run the code. And you can see here, we have the information of 2 customers who made the purchase. If you remember, in the customer table, there were 3 customers information where the product manager had run the email campaign. Alice, Bob and Donna. But Alice and Bob has only responded positively for the email campaign and made the purchases. And you can also see here, Alice made 2 purchases, one for widget A as well as for widget B, and at the price he bought those products at $25 for widget A, for widget B it is $30. Whereas Bob has purchased only product widget C at $15. And this is how you can use customers, orders and product table to provide the appropriate analysis to the product manager. Now let's try to solve the second objective of the product manager. He wants to obtain a list of the customer, whether they have placed orders or not through the company's online portal. And he also wants the details of the product name and its price if a customer has made a purchase. Let's see how we can do that. Let me copy and paste a piece of code because certain information is not going to change. And let me remove product related details because this can be tricky if you are a beginner. So I just want to explain each and every step. Now customer table has all the customer details which had been used for the email campaign, whereas in the orders table it has the information of those customers only who have made the purchase. So if we want to get all the customers ID or the customer names, we need to change from inner join to left join. If you remember, left join gives you all the information of the primary table. In our case, it is customers. And this is the secondary table, orders. Primary table is going to give you the information for all the records, and then it will see which of the records from the order tables are there. Let's run the code and see the output. And if you can see here, we have the information about Alice and Bob, that Alice had made 2 purchases and Bob has made 1 purchase, whereas Donna has not made any purchase. So one particular objective of the product manager has been solved, but he also wants to have the information about the product name and the price for the customer who have made the purchase. So for Donna it is going to be null, but for Alice and Bob he wants that information. So how we are going to do it? Let me copy and paste this piece of code. Now here, if I am going to run this particular piece of code by using inner join, it is going to give me a wrong output. Let me show you. If you can see here, Donna's record is missing, and this is what we do not want. So basically, if you remember the question, the product manager wants a list of all the customers whether they have placed the order or not. So what is happening here, since in the customer table we do not have the information that what product email campaign has been sent. It is only there in the orders table. In the orders table we have the product ID, but in the customer table we do not have any information about the product which had been promoted to a customer. So we cannot join customers with the product table. The only way is we can join by the orders and the product table. So in that particular case, we have to change our join from inner to left to get the desired output. Let's run the code. And you can see here, one thing is missing: product name and price information. Now let's run the code. So you can see here, when we have changed our join type from inner to left, it gives us the desired output, what the product manager wants. We have the information about Alice and Bob, what they had made the purchase, as well as for the information of the customer who have not made a purchase, which is Donna. Now the last task which product manager gave to you is, he wants to have the list of the customers who have placed the orders, as well as he wants to have the information about the product related things. Moreover, he also wants to have the list of the customers who have not made the purchase in this email campaign. In addition to that, he also wants the list of the products which had been promoted in this email campaign and they have not been purchased by any customers. So let me show you the product list. You can see here there is widget D which had been promoted by the product manager, but nobody has purchased this particular product. So he also wants to have the information about the widget D in one analysis. So there are 3 tasks which we have to do in this particular analysis. I have copied and pasted the code which I have used to solve the objective 2, because most of the information will remain the same. It's just that one join which we need to change. So let's break it down step by step. So as we know, customers is a primary table which has the information about all the customers. And we have done the left join so that it can provide me the information about the customer who have made the purchase as well as the customers who have not made the purchase. But my problem lies here in the product information, because if I'm going to use this piece of the code, this is an output where we have the information about all the customers on whom the product manager has run the email campaign, and 2 of them had made the purchase, whereas Donna has not made any purchase. In this analysis, he also wants to have the information about the product which has been promoted in this email campaign, which has not been purchased by anybody. So what we need to do? If you recall, in the previous session when we were discussing about the joins, there is a join called full join, which takes the information from both the tables and put the information together. If you guys have any confusion regarding how different joins type work in SQL, please watch my previous session on joins type on SQL and it will clarify those doubts. Now let me change here left to full outer join and let's run the code. And you can see here we have got the desired output. we have details of the customers who have made the purchases, which is Alice and Bob, whereas we have also have the details of a customer who has not made a purchase, that is Donna, and we also have the list of the products which had been promoted in this email campaign but nobody purchased, and that is widget D. And that wraps up our exploration of joining 3 or more tables in SQL. We have seen how to combine data from customers, orders and product tables to get a comprehensive view of your email campaign impact. Remember, mastering these joins is essential for effective data analysis. If you have got any questions or topics you would like me to cover next, drop them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.